We are live. Hello, my name is Jennifer Waters, and I am part of the CNY Fertility, CNY Healing Arts, and the Fertile Spirit team here in upstate New York. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. I'm happy to share information with you. I am one of the talented acupuncturists here in the Syracuse location. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the practitioners up here in the Syracuse area. That we have wonderful massage therapists here at CNY Healing Arts and estheticians and lots of folks over at 191 Intrepid Lane. So come on over if you happen to be in town. If you're staying in a hotel, we'd love to see you. We'd love to have you stop in and enjoy what we have to offer. Today, as usual, I'm going to be talking about light. I was thinking about it the other day. One of the things that's really interesting about light therapy is that it is really the beginning of the life cycle. When you see on the monitor, when you have an embryo transfer and you see it, and there's a spark, right? There's the spark of life is when the embryo is hopefully implanted into your uterus. And this is how life begins. It's the spark of life is light. And I don't know why I hadn't really thought about it like that until the other day when I was thinking about how is it that we are physical beings, we are chemical beings, but we're also electrical beings. And I think everybody knows that. I'm an acupuncturist, so I'm used to working with the electrical aspect of the body as in terms of the peripheral nervous system, the nervous system. We are restoring your health through your nervous system. I think pretty much everybody gets that. They understand the meridians are like the throughway system of the body, and that's how we transport electricity. Now, when you feel that energetic spark in your body, that's what we call chi. That's the electrical aspect of your being. And there's been a lot of books written about this. The Body Electric by Dr. Robert Decker is very interesting, and it's talking about the electrical aspects of our being. So one of the reasons I get a lot is, why did I become a certified light therapist? I became a light therapist because light therapy, honestly, it changed my life in 40 minutes. 2 20-minute sessions repaired the labral tear in my hip. And that was the beginning of many other physiological changes that occurred with me using light. Now, I would say that's fairly unusual to have such a dramatic result in a short amount of time. But it worked so well with me because I'm fairly healthy. I eat well. I don't have tons of inflammation. I don't take a lot of pharmaceutical drugs. So therefore, introducing light into my system had an immediate biochemical reaction, and my body responded by inducing collagen, decreasing inflammation, and it was a bit of a miracle. So I went on to that began the study for me of light therapy, and I've been studying it nonstop for over 10 years. And primarily what I've been using in the clinic, as many of you know, is LED light therapy. That's light emitting diodes. We use pads, a pad-based system, and we plug it into the wall, and we put the pads on, is donating energy to your cells through a device. What I'm interested now, in addition to that, is the phototherapy patches and how they work. What do they do to work? How can they help you? Do they really work? And how can this improve egg quality? Because we know that improving egg quality overall is also going to prevent miscarriage, right? So a lot of folks that reach out to me have had both experiences. So I'm really happy to say that the program that I've been working on, that's almost complete, is really for both improving your egg quality is ultimately going to prepare you for a successful pregnancy. So, how do we do that? So, first of all, I want to say that when we're talking about these patches, these are non-transdermal patches. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that it's not like, let's say, a CBD patch, which has CBD on the patch, and then we're putting it on the skin, and we're introducing something into the body transdermally through the skin, right? Or there's lots of things on the market now. This Topricin is one of my favorites for pain relief. It's a homeopathic based pain relieving external. These are transdermal patches or creams. This phototherapy patch is not transdermal. What does that mean? It means that it's heat activated. So in this form, the heat of your body is the near infrared frequency, right? So we're calling this light. It's the invisible part of the spectrum. The near infrared is activating the chemicals, which are amino acid structures, crystalline structures. Some of them have more of a sugar solution, which gets the cells to spin in the left direction, and some are more amino acid based. And I'm learning more about this. I promise to share more detailed information as I understand it more. It's all patented information, so it's a little hard to get, but I will get it because it's fascinating, right? And like, why didn't we think of this? Why didn't I think of this? Anyways, the amino acid crystalline structures get the cells to spin in the right direction, right versus left. So basically what happens is this patch is trapping the heat inside of it and inducing a chemical reaction in your body. So that's really interesting, right? So like an LED machine, LED light or laser or a beamer or that's pulsed electromagnetic frequency, that's great. It's getting the body to wake up and to do what it's designed to do, which is heal itself and repair. Okay. These patches, each patch has a different amino acid or sugar structure to it. So it's inducing specific chemical changes in your body. So that's really interesting when it comes to preventing miscarriage and improving egg quality. We really want to look at what's going on with you specifically. Remember, in Chinese medicine, there are 3 primary patterns that cause miscarriage, that are connected to miscarriage. And we want to be able to differentiate for you specifically what is your pattern so that we can address it. What you do every day matters the most. So diet, nutrition, sleep, exercise, breath work, becoming more resilient to stress. We know stress is not going away, but what we can do is make it our friend and become more resilient to it. We have to be resilient, right? So back to phototherapy technology in the form of patches, how they're interesting and how they can benefit you. So one of the patches that we have is called the X39 patch. And this is what's called the stem cell patch. I recently found out, why is it called the X39? And I was thinking, well, there must be 39 ways to influence how our telomeres stay extended, or how our cells can actually begin to repair, or how we can affect our DNA 39 times. I don't know, something that makes sense. Actually, what I was told is that the inventor, this is his 39th patch. So that's why it's called the X39. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I was told. Interesting, right? So anyways, he created this solution that you use on the surface of the skin, combines with the heat of your body, and increases the GHK copper peptide, which then allows stem cells to be produced. And the body recruits the stem cells to go wherever they are most needed. And where they need to go is where there is pain and inflammation and damaged cells. Okay. Stem cells repair damaged cells. So that's the good news, right? So everybody's going to benefit from that. And stem cells naturally decrease as we age. So we could consider this the true anti-aging. I don't love that terminology. We are all aging. We are all going to the same direction. Do we want to anti-do that? It feels like a little bit to me like denial or repression. I don't know that we can extend our life, but I know for sure that we can improve the quality of our life. Do you want to live to be 110 if you're in chronic pain and you have no memory and you're angry? No, no, you don't. You want to be happy, you want to be out of pain, you want to have a good, strong mind, you want to have purpose, meaning, all of that. So I think that we need to, there's all of these other terms, slowing aging, reversing aging, whatever you want to call it, fine. But what we want to do is increase our stem cells to help repair our damaged cells. Yes, absolutely. This is going to help with inflammation in the uterus from endometriosis. Yes. How could it not, right? Stem cells get recruited to do what they're designed to do, which is heal and repair damage in the body. So this is the first step. If you're going to incorporate patching into your life, into your health, whether it's common sense health, real health, integrative health, whatever, you want to start with increasing your stem cells. And, think of this like the sun, right? We need the sun in the form of light to create vitamin D in the body, right? It uses cholesterol. The sun activates the body through the cholesterol to increase our vitamin D, which is synthesized in the gut. This is how we can understand how light is creating a biochemical change in the body. The stem cell patch also elevates our antioxidants. Everybody knows, if you've been following any of the other folks that are dedicating their fertility journey research into improving egg quality, the number one thing folks do is talk about antioxidants, primarily through diet and targeted supplements. That's great. The challenge with supplements, right, is that we have to use the gut. Right? So if you've got inflammation in the gut, you have leaky gut, you've got candida, you've got gut dysbiosis, then whatever you're taking into your gut can become fairly watered down. It's kind of an indirect way to improve cellular health, as opposed to light bypasses the gut, very direct, bam, you place this pad on, you're using a laser, you're using an LED system, whatever, you're immediately affecting the health of your cells. You're bypassing the gut. So that is what I really like, that, because the gut is problematic. A lot of people tell me they feel burdened by too many supplements. They don't want to take so much. And I get it. We're trying to decrease stress for you. We're trying to take away the burden that you may feel by all of these protocols that may be too much. So post-retrieval is another good time. If you're doing a frozen transfer, you have a lot of time to heal your ovaries and that whole area and fully recover. If you're doing a fresh transfer, obviously you have a shorter window, and it's really important. We want to get you out of pain and out of inflammation as soon as we possibly can. So using light in that couple days in between is really ideal. Stem cells are also have been known to increase our energy, help with sleep. A lot of people report better sleep. You'll hear a lot of folks talking now about sleep hygiene, and it's kind of an interesting term, right? We all need to sleep better. It's essential to how quickly your body recovers. Stem cells help with pain relief. Wherever you have pain, it's going to help decrease that. Collagen induction. As you know, there is collagen is created all over our body, not just in our skin and our face, but it's all over. So anytime you can, increase the collagen production. It's going to help your joints, your tissue, everything is going to improve with that. It will definitely, stem cells will shorten your recovery time. Like I said, after a retrieval, things will get, you'll get back in shape more quickly. Hair growth, some people have reported that their hair is regrowing as a result of stem cell production, which is cool. Why not? I mean, hopefully it just grows on your head, right? I don't know. Scar tissue remodeling, that's something else that was said. We know scar tissue is actually considered to be a toxin. The definition of toxin is that anything that is a structural or inherent burden on the body. So reducing scar tissue so we can have the free flow of energy is certainly really important, depending on how deep the scar is, where it is. Women that have had C-sections, surgery, things like that. If you have any kind of numbness, then we know for sure you're having some interference in that area. You really want to work to reduce the scar tissue. And there's a lot of ways to do that. Obviously, stem cells are one way. There's other ways for sure. We should do a whole talk on that. So basically, we can change our biochemistry with light. It's a very quick, effective way to do that. Our body has a biochemical and bioelectrical system to it. And we are making these changes on a cellular level. And I think that is all I have to say about stem cells right now. I'm going to be doing more research for you all as I continue in my journey of trying to understand how can we make changes in the body in the shortest amount of time possible that's going to produce the best benefits for you. So it's an honor to serve. I'm going to give you my website here if you want to reach out to me with any questions. I love questions. JenniferWaters.net, which is also JenniferWaters.world. Sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to be talking more about this, some different options that we have available for you. And enjoy the early fall. We're in a nice transition now into early fall, and this is my favorite time of the year, and it's important to boost our immune systems up too. So everybody take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.